I did not go to med school just to exploit innocent puppies as a cover for my extreme vanity.
But people love extreme vanity. We can set up like a little bunny cam and stream it live from our clinic. That is very popular with people who hate their jobs or are in loveless marriages.
Everybody, J.K. Cowboy here, jumping back into Schitt's Creek. On episode 5 of season 3. This one's called Rooms by the Hour. I mean, that's one idea, because, you know, Stevie owns the motel now, and Johnny, which is the coolest thing, Johnny's kind of agreed to be her business manager, essentially, to help her make it profitable. And yes, while that does help the Roses keep their rooms, it's also, you know, you have a lot of experience in this. You can negotiate. You can figure out how to make deals and, you know, possibly promotions to get the place more money. I don't really see how, because, you know, you're in a small town and it's a motel. There's only one reason to use a motel in a small town. And it's basically to make sure your significant other knows or doesn't know what you're doing. That's it. I suppose if you're having like home renovations and stuff like that, or a breakup stuff, you know. But that's really it. You know what I mean? Like, unless you get the town turned around, which I'm guessing might, you know, happen at some point. We've still got 3 seasons to go, 4 seasons almost. You know, unless you make the town somewhere people want to come and stay for a bit, you know, vacation spot of some sort, motel's a rough business. But I'm excited to see how that goes, and everything else that's going on. You know, we're finding more and more about the history of the family. Like, you know, Alexis and David had like a little heart-to-heart, kinda, where David admitted to Alexis that while she was, you know, gallivanting all over the world with ne'er-do-wells, fun words, I just threw in there for fun, you know, he was worried sick. The parents weren't. They didn't really care. They didn't know about any of it, really. But David cared, and Alexis found that sweet. Hopefully, you know, they get closer and closer as we go. But yeah, I think mainly we're going to focus on the motel here and how we can turn it around. Make sure you hit like and subscribe. Always appreciate that. And keep an eye on the other stuff we're doing right now. Namely, The Last of Us Season 2 and Handmaid's Tale Season 6, final season. So those are the 2 things we're doing right now on YouTube, which is fun. Well, fun's the wrong word. It's interesting. I'll give it that for sure. And if you want to see the full reactions of everything we do, they're over at Patreon, patreon.com/JKReacts. And every episode we do, give a shout out to one of our patrons. And this episode, we're shouting out Austin Henderson. If your father's name is Harry, I want to meet your Sasquatch. And if you get that reference, you're over 40. Now, thank you, Austin. I appreciate you. Thank you for the support. And if you want to hear your name shouted out with some kind of joke I make up on the spot, not always funny, rarely funny, but I like it. Anyway, if you want to hear your name shouted out, head over to Patreon, sign up, support the channel, check out all the content, of which there is plentiful supply. We've been going for a while now. I think we're in our 6th year, something like that. So it's fun. Rooms by the hour. I mean, motel. So, yeah, unfortunately, what do you charge for that? $10? It's something. Let's find out. Here we go.
Please like and subscribe. If you don't,
Hadouken!
will be the last thing you hear.
I'm your agent called. Do you have any safety pins?
My agent. Jennifer or Jennifer with a G? There's more than one.
They sent you an email.
Your inability to retain information that doesn't directly pertain to you might actually require medical attention. It's an audition for a feature film.
Well, that sounds promising.
The crows have eyes, too. It's a sequel. That's good.
I've never heard of that.
Well, they want me to put
Doesn't
myself
always
on
mean that.
tape. David, do you still have that camera? Go get it, please. And a drop cloth.
I could probably prop my phone up against some books.
It's always fun to get invited to audition to stuff. I do voiceover. That's pretty much it.
I'd like to book some rooms, please.
Oh, well, that's wonderful.
Careful.
My associate usually works the computer, but let's get you booked.
3 rooms.
3 rooms. Okay.
I was hoping to use the motel as a kind of a breakout space. Conduct my own business out of for the next 2 days. I would love it if we could work out some kind of a discounted deal, seeing as we're not going to be needing the rooms during the evening. I would love to pay cash.
Even better.
Prostitute? I don't know.
The duet. I must apologize. There seems to have been a change of plans.
Not yet.
Moira's gonna be in a movie.
Oh, movie?
Maybe.
Twyla, what if you took Moira's part for the duet next week? God, it'd be such big shoes to fill.
No, Twyla, no. One must champion oneself and say, I am ready for this. Otherwise, the pressure can be crippling.
Okay.
He says the comma is a typo, but it has run that way 3 years in a row.
Who is this
And mole,
person?
comma, lover.
He's selling his body to get clients. It's disgusting.
You could probably take just as sexy a photo if you wanted to.
If he wants to sell sex, then he should just get a job down at the Dude Cave. Make more money than being a vet. It's an all-male strip club outside of town. My cousin Dwayne works there, drives a Corvette. I did not go to med school just to exploit innocent puppies as a cover for my extreme vanity.
But people love extreme vanity. We can set up like a little bunny cam and stream it live from our clinic. That is very popular with people who hate their jobs or are in loveless marriages.
Yeah, why not?
But if those bunnies feel exploited even a little bit, I am pulling the plug.
Yes.
How is that exploiting the bunnies?
Look what you've done. They're watching you, Gareth. The crows have eyes, and you better not look them in it. And it's not a flock, my dear boy.
It's a
It's a
murder.
murder.
This is just one big ripoff of the birds. Look, they've taken Clara. Where are they carrying her to, Clara? Are there 2 Claras?
The script is nothing more than a jumping off point.
3 rooms, 2 days, afternoons only. Trish, what's afternoons only? Oh, so you're renting our rooms by the hour.
We haven't had a guest in 4 days.
Right.
What are they using the rooms for?
No. She would have disclosed that information if that were the case.
Why would she disclose
No.
that? It's illegal.
Just a group of business professionals decompressing for a few hours.
You don't hear it when you say it like that?
I hear it a bit.
Cute.
Uh-oh.
Ted is taking his clothes off.
Oh, no, 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 no. I emailed our entire client list about this dinner.
I'm obsessed with this.
As long as the shorts don't come off, we're okay. Ah, crap.
No, 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 no. That looks good. Okay.
That's awesome.
There have been some unannounced visitors staying in the rooms we rented you. That's something we didn't discuss.
Yeah, it is.
Miss, if I were to tell you...
Oh, no, I got it immediately, and I wasn't even there.
People are making love in these rooms, whether they rent by the day, the week, or the hour.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, point taken.
We've gotten like 9 new customers overnight, and some of them don't even have pets. They just want to discuss whether or not they should get a pet.
Ted, the camera can see you.
Oh, no. Why didn't you tell me the camera could see me when I get back from my runs?
I just noticed. That's exactly when there's a huge spike in the website.
I'm worse than Dr. Miguel.
No, you didn't know. There was a moment last night where it looked like you might have known, and you were doing this, like, thing with your hips.
Alexis.
No, I know.
Wait.
Yep.
You said you saw a spike in the website views? Who's to say that people weren't watching for the bunnies?
I am. That's what I'm saying.
Until these guys are adopted, we can't take it down. That'd be bad for business, for the bunny's sake.
You booked it.
Oh! David!
Okay.
I did?
It's filming in Bosnia.
Oh.
In a city that I don't know the name of the city. I can't pronounce it, a lot of consonants.
I did not know that.
You have to fly yourself there?
That doesn't sound right.
You'll be put up with a local family.
Oh.
They're paying you scale. But it'll be in Baltic currency. Do you want me to keep going?
No.
We haven't even gotten to the section on bird safety yet.
Shut it! Now.
This place is hopping.
Yeah, well, it's been a busy week.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, well, once again, thanks for coming by, Roland.
Whoa. Johnny.
Hey, one of you guys Ken?
Ken? No.
Hi. I'm Roland. Roland Schitt.
Kitty.
Kitty.
Of course.
How are you? Are you enjoying your stay in our town?
It's been really good.
Who's Ken?
Well, Ken is probably her husband.
Uh-huh. And she doesn't know what he looks like?
Gentlemen.
Well, I see why you've had such a great week.
Okay, I don't know what you're implying.
This little operation has been on the council's radar for quite a while now, and I'm sorry, but that was no Sunday school teacher coming out of here. Well, you know what? I'm glad I helped you fix your broken moral compass.
Well, there's nothing wrong with my moral compass.
All right, well, why don't we tell Kitty that?
I'm kind of surprised that Roland would have a problem with it.
Hi! I'm here!
Moira! What about your big movie?
I took a moment to stop and think about what is really important in life.
Twyla's been working on your part for the duet, and I really don't think that would be in the spirit of things to take that from her.
But the song was my idea, Jocelyn. John and I made David to that song in Positano.
Hey, why don't we just show you?
Islands in the stream. That is what we are.
K-H-E-O-K.
Sail away.
Salpate con me
To another
in un altro mondo.
Make
Fere l'amore uno all'altro. Uh-huh.
Why did you break out in Italian? I get that apparently that's the song you and Johnny, in Italy, but I think that was Italian, wasn't it? I think so, but what the dude? Why would you do that? Like, if you're going to interrupt, do it in the English. That was so freaking awkward. Alright. Maybe don't let the mayor find out, or law enforcement for that matter, but you can make some money doing that, I guess, if you don't really care and they're not. It's dodgy as shit, obviously. You're not in Nevada, and I think that's really the only place where it's legal at this point, and regulated for that matter. Which is weird. It should be legal and regulated everywhere, honestly, because it's a weird thing. Like, I get that, like, we try to pretend we're still Puritans and shit like that all the time with our laws, but you can have sex with someone for free, but you can't charge them money. It is kind of strange, right? Like, I don't think I would ever partake in such things unless I get to be a widower or something and get old and, like, lonely, I guess. Maybe. But it is weird to me that, you know, we can sell cigarettes as long as you're 21, but can't sell sex. It is kind of strange. I'm going to go ahead and say that cigarettes are worse for you. Especially if, like I said, it's regulated, you know? Yeah, so, okay, that's one way to make some money. I mean, not that much, probably, honestly. But, yeah, I mean, I was trying to think of, like, during the, like, when she was saying what she was going to use the rooms for, I was trying to think of anything it could be other than that. Like, what could she use 3 rooms for? In the afternoons only. Why not in the evenings, by the way? Why not in the evenings? Double up your money. Best time to get a prostitute is 8 a.m. That's my opinion. And it is. With 0 experience. I'm just guessing that'd be the best time. Anyway. So, alright. I mean, making some things happen. But again, that's not going to save the motel. So, gotta figure out something else. Thank you guys for watching. Comments and let me know what you thought of that one. We'll jump in number 6 here momentarily and see what's next. Because like they're in a weird place right now with like Roland, right? Like he's always around, but he's getting more and more snippy with Johnny. It seems like I don't know. We'll see. Like I want them to become friends. I don't know. It's hard to say. Like because. It's strange with this season because at the end of season 2 was that awesome scene where Johnny defended Roland to his former friends, right? And like praised him and stuff like that. But ever since like all of season 3 so far, Roland's been a little short. You know what I mean? Like he's been, you know, almost insulting. It's kind of strange. So I don't know. Hopefully they can get more on the same page as we go. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you. Number 6 coming up. We'll talk to you then.
Look at all of these beautiful people who support our channel. If you join them, you will all be blessed with dreamless nights, including 9 hours of uninterrupted sleep. Furthermore, you will wake up next to your dream partner, who will only want to be intimate when you are in the mood. Join them